Hi everyone, welcome to our new channel, Kaye's Favorite Things. And today we're going to be making stacked enchiladas. It's a really quick, easy recipe. It's been handed down to me from my mother-in-law, and she used to make it for us quite often, and I have carried it on, and I make it for my family, and I think you're going to enjoy it too. It's really easy and it's delicious. Come along with me and I'll show you how it's done. I'm back, everyone, and as you can see, you don't need that many ingredients for this dish. It's really quite simple, and you probably have everything in your pantry to do this. These are the three cheeses that we use. You can just use one cheese. You don't have to use all of these, but this one is a Mexican cheese, and it's really good. It's not that strong. It's a medium cheese, and you can get this in the Mexican section in your grocery store. This is a sharp cheddar, and this is my favorite, and it is kind of strong, but I do like this a lot. I also use this to make pimento cheese, and I think it's really good. This is my husband's favorite, and this is Mexican cheese, and I get this at Sam's normally. I got this at Kroger, but I like this. It's a milder cheese. So I mix it usually with this one, and if I can find this, I mix it with it also. So anyway, onion, you've got to chop up your onion, and you can use as little or as much onion as you like. It depends on what you like. Corn tortillas. The corn tortillas, of course, you can buy them anywhere. This is a brand that I picked up at Kroger, and I really do like this brand. It seems to hold up better in this recipe. So anyway, they have yellow, they have white. I've used them all. They're all just fine. Chili. Okay. A lot of times I like to use homemade chili, but if I don't have homemade, this is the best one in a can that we have found. This is turkey chili with beans, and it's delicious, and so this is what I use. It's just easy and quick, and so that's what we use. You can also get vegetarian chili in this brand if you're a vegetarian, and this would be a great vegetarian dish. The vegetarian I have bought many times and used it also. So you could try that too. Anyway, we're going to chop up our onions and we're going to show you how it's done. Okay, everyone, I wanted to come back and show you my little chopper. It's called a Videa Chop Wizard. And I have been through three of these. I love them and they're so easy to do. All you do is cut your onion up a little bit. You put it in here and you hit it. You just act like you're mad at somebody, especially your husband. You can whack him good with this thing. Boom. There you go. And it doesn't take any time, and you're done, and you've got your frustrations worked out, and you're ready to cook. So we'll come back, and we'll stack these up and show you how it's done. Okay, everyone, we're back, and I've got everything ready to make these. First of all, I got my chili out, and I put a little bit of water in the bottom of that can. So as you can see, it's still really thick. You don't want to thin it down too much. Also, you can add a can of Rotel to this if you want to thin it out a little bit more, if you want to make more enchiladas and you don't have more chili. And that really does spice it up some and makes it really good. So the first thing I want to do is put a little bit of this chili in the bottom of my dish. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want it to stick, and I want it to be moist on the bottom. So just add a little bit of chili there. Spread it out good. Also, make sure you spray your pan with a little bit of spray so it doesn't stick around and it's easy clean up. See, I've just got a little bit of chili in that. So, and the next thing you're going to do, you're going to start adding your tortillas. So what you do is you just stack them. You want to cover the whole bottom. So I usually start with about 4 on each layer. See that? And then you get your little chopper and you put your onions in. I hope you can see that. I'll show it to you in just a minute. And you spread them around. You can put as much onion or as little onion as you like. Also, you can add some jalapenos to this if you want to. Jalapenos are really good. And what I did with that cheese, I mixed it up. I just put a little bit of all of them in here. So, and then put your cheese. It's almost like a Mexican lasagna, but it's enchiladas. Put as little or as much as you like. Spread it out, and I'll show you what it looks like. See that? See how easy and quick this is? And then you go over, you get your tortillas, and you keep going with this. See that? And you just keep going till you get to the top. And I'm going to continue with this, and I'll be back in just a minute, and I'll show you how I top it off. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and I've got it to the top here. And what I'm going to do now is put my last layer of tortillas on. And I really want to cover it well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these in 4 small pieces. And I want to make sure that I've got those corners good. Just cover it good all around. And as you can see, I've got that completely covered now. See that? Totally covered. So now it's time to put the chili on. Get your chili, mix it up a little bit, and just pour it on top. That's all you got to do. This is the easiest thing. My kids love this. My husband loves it. We all love it, and I love it because it's so easy to do. Spread your chili out really well. Make sure you cover it all. And this is really good with homemade chili. You know, you always have leftover chili when you make it. So this is a good dish to have after you have chili. Okay. Now that we've got that covered good, what I want to do now, I want to cut some little slits in the top. And the reason is you want to make sure some of that chili gets down inside so it won't be dry. So make sure you go around the edges and kind of get that loosened up a little bit so that chili can get down there and meld with everything. Okay, now just go through and cut some little slits in the top, just like that. Don't worry about if you mess it up. It's going to all melt, and you're not even going to be able to tell when it gets finished. You can also put some more toppings on this if you want to add some cheese, some jalapenos, some onions. Whatever you want to put on there, you put it on there. Today, we're just going to keep it simple and make it easy. Now, my oven is heating at 350, and for this size of dish, I always cook it about 50 minutes on 350. And make sure you always put a top on it. If you don't have a top, just put aluminum foil over it because that way it'll be soft and it won't be crunchy on top. It's much better soft. So we'll be back and I'll show you how it looks after we're finished. I thought I'd come back and show everyone some of the toppers that you can put on your enchiladas. And these are just a few things that you could use. We usually always use some type of lettuce or spinach even we've used on it. Some type of salad. That chopped up salad is really good. Jalapenos, this is a good brand. Mount Olive diced jalapenos. I always keep these on hand because they are really good. And I like these bigger jars because it lasts a long time. And we use a lot of jalapenos. So you could try that. Of course, fresh jalapenos also, or peppers. Any of that is really good on it. Hot sauce. This is our favorite brand of hot sauce. It's Crystal Hot Sauce. And it's not overpowering. Sometimes some of the other ones can be overpowering and too hot. This is really good. It has a really good flavor, and it's not too hot like Tabasco and some of those others can be. Try this. I think you'll like it. Of course, you can use salsa, black olive, tomatoes, You can have cheese dip along with it. This is a really good brand. It's Pancho's cheese dip. This is the white cheese dip. They also have yellow cheese dip, and I think it's called Chipotle's, and it's really good also. And you get this in the refrigerated section. French onion dip. I tried this one time because I didn't have any sour cream, and it's really good on enchiladas. I didn't think it would be, but it is. So if you've got leftover from a meal or from something that you've had to use this for, try it. It's really good. Or you can just use sour cream. Sour cream's always good on Mexican food. Avocado. This is a good brand of avocado that we like. It's called Yucatan. And as you can see, Ronnie has eaten most of it. It's very good. Or you can use fresh. Tomatoes, are also good. Black olives. One of the things that I love on my enchiladas is cilantro. I love cilantro, and I've tried growing it in my garden, but the heat really just wipes it out, so it doesn't last very long. This is freeze-dried Lighthouse brand, and it's just like having fresh cilantro. And so I love this. Even if I buy it at the store, it just doesn't last very long, and I get frustrated because I end up throwing it away. But as you can see, this is freeze-dried. Whoops, I dropped some. And once you put it on your food, it rehydrates, and it tastes just like cilantro. It's really good. So as you can see, we've got a little bit more to go on our enchiladas, but we're going to come back. We're going to scoop them up, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to top mine with. So we'll be back in just a minute. We're back, and our enchiladas are ready, so we're going to scoop some up and try them, and I will show you what I'm going to top mine with. Also, I want to tell you, everybody's oven is different. I did mine at 350 for 50 minutes. Yours may take a little less or a little bit more. You just want to make sure everything is melted and soft on the inside. So, let's scoop some up. Hot. See that? How pretty that is? Put that in your dish and take a look at those. See how beautiful those are? They're really hot. But everything is melted. Everything is kind of melded together, and that's how you want it. Okay, let's put some toppings on mine. What I like is sour cream. Let's put a little dollop right there on top, and a little bit of guacamole. Yum, that looks so good. Okay, I would like a little bit of lettuce and onion. Let's put a little bit of that on top. A little bit of tomato. A little bit more tomato. And some fresh jalapenos that I cut up. Let's put some black olive. Let's put a little bit more on top there. And now I would like to add some cilantro. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top. And I'm going to add a little bit of salsa. And we cannot forget the crystal. We've got to have some of that. It's just not the same without it. So sprinkle you some on top, however much you like. That's how much I usually put on mine. And there you have it. You've got your enchiladas, and they're so good. You've got to try this. It's so quick and so easy, and if you're going to have company, this is a great thing to have. It's quick and easy, and you can have a salad with it. Your dessert could be maybe a lemon pie or something like that, and you're done with dinner, and you haven't been in the kitchen for very long. So try this and tell me how you like it. We're going to sit down and have a nice meal. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.